but it is what it is. This here, YouTube and the internet, is the devil's playground. It really is. Idle hands is the devil's playground. There's nothing more scarier than really bored people and that have an axe to grind.
I got into a rabbit hole, and I've been in a rabbit hole for a while. My son is so funny. He was like, "Mommy, the pumpkins are over here. I want to show you them." And I was like, "Okay, so check this out." Mommy's over here and she's going through something. She's just going through something. Mommy's over here going through something. She's got something stuck in her eye. Mommy's over here just going through something. And I was a witness in his case, was talking to me. Why would I be scared of a convicted felon suing me over nothing? He's being sentenced to prison in October, and he's facing 30 years. So no, I'm not worried about that. I'm also not worried about the other lawsuits. And they say it's multiple lawsuits, but it's not. It's one lawsuit, and it's all together, and they're all suing me at the same time. And again, not worried about it. Because again, everything was factually reported based on records, and there's proof for everything. So I'm not here to deal with petty bullshit from YouTube from years ago, which has been dissected and discussed so much on YouTube, to the extent that my followers, every time they see a new creator covering this, they're like, "What the hell are you doing? This is so old. This isn't even true." Yes, that's right. I'm not lying. They're putting out their receipts, all the information that they have. I am not them, and I have nothing to do with them. But why is this just a way to deflect? But I'm not the story here, and I'm not nonsense. I've never said that my channel isn't monetized. I've said that repeatedly, that my channel is monetized. I've repeatedly said that I've got a monetized Facebook page. And I've also said that I've donated money to people, including the father, the ex-husband of Andrea McCrae. What I do on my platform is my business. You're not going to tell me that she's making these videos out of the kindness of her heart because she's making no money. That's not how YouTube works. This is a job, it's not a hobby. I'm not interested in this petty back and forth. And I'm also not interested in responding to claims that are so old, so false, and so tired, it's ridiculous. I want to know about the money. It's obvious there's something about the way that I'm covering this story that she doesn't like. And I don't know what that is, but it shouldn't matter. Everyone's entitled to have an opinion on a story, and I'm not going to come for her and say well, you did this, and this, because I frankly don't care. I don't know anything about this girl at all. But the fact that she's talking to Charlotte, that's weird. And if you're using Charlotte as your source, if you're using Leslie Bass as your source, if you're using Steve McCrae, if you're using Augie, if you're using any of those hate channels, the subreddit, all of that's false. I want to tell you something. Todd Chrisley used those same people as sources. Every episode that he has made where he talks about me on his podcast, gone. Not allowed to talk about me ever again. So here's the deal. People keep saying he used those exact same sources. He used the subreddit. He got information from Steve. He got information from Leslie. He got information from all these haters. And all of these same people, mind you, I'm suing Todd Chrisley for defamation. All of those same people that provided him information. Yesterday, in a letter to his attorneys, we requested all of the communication between Todd Chrisley and all creators that he spoke to about me. So if you were a creator and you spoke to Todd Chrisley and you provided him information about me that led to the defamatory content that he made, your communications will be given to us. Because we've asked for that in discovery. So if you're doing this and you're actively sending him things, we'll find out. And then we'll know who's doing this and sending this to other creators. It's not like so much of the crap you guys are telling these people is easily provable, and you're finding people that are mad at me and you're just ramping them up based on lies. And then you're supporting someone like Todd, who was just convicted of stealing $30 million from a bank. Multiple banks, by the way. And it's not even an allegation anymore. It's factual. It's factual in a court of law that he is a convicted felon and facing 30 years in prison for defrauding banks of $30 million and defrauding the US government of taxes and defrauding, conspiracy to defraud the United States over his tax evasion. Everyone wants to call this a tax evasion case. No, Todd Chrisley stole $30 million from banks. That's why he's going to prison. And that's why he'll go to prison for more than a couple years. So that's it. And the discovery letter that we sent is for every bit of communication he's had with any of you. And the fact that Cece is looking at the same crap and talking about the same shit, I know she's talking to the same exact people. And that's why I told her that my lawyer would be in touch with her. I don't have any interest in suing her. I just need her to know who she's dealing with. And I'm not like, I didn't care about Todd Chrisley until he got arrested. I don't go into like business to expose people or doing legitimately bad things to people. Oh, that filter is crazy. I just realized I had a filter on the whole time. I look like a fool. Everyone's laughing at me. Well, that's good. I actually have a lot of supporters. This is so funny. Goodbye. Leslie Bass and her moderators have reported me for a lot of different things that I haven't done. It's really not funny. I'm not worried about anything. I'm not worried about Leslie or LEB. Doesn't matter how many times she tries to change her name to like rebrand herself. It's still trash. She's still trash in my opinion. Bye guys. And one of the people that got involved with this hate group was arrested for stalking. I talk about Josh Duggar all the time, and I don't like Josh Duggar.
Believe it or not, there she is.
I talk about cult leaders, and they don't like me, and I don't like them. Goodbye. And we did not file anything. And there hasn't been any filings because there's literally no filings in court. Todd Chrisley will not make me cry. I won't get rid of you too, Linda. This is so fun. Now that I know how to like block you guys, all I have to do is type this in and I can say goodbye. You're reporting all the troll comments? Thank you. I would love clarity. And Todd is on house arrest, yes. Todd is actually facing 30 years in prison. So even though he's suing me, I'm not super worried about that. That will eventually get taken care of.
As long as she says it's her belief, she can put those statements out there.
So, oh, who's Todd? Todd's a whole other can of worms. He is allegedly, I mean, that's what he testified to in court. Yes, all court records are under the Superior Court, and I actually have an account, access them all. Nothing has been filed. Another thing that wasn't true that got reported, just for clarity, I already said that he's suing me. He's excited that narcissists are suing me. Like, exciting that people waste the time in the courts. I have access to all the court records and I've looked all over the place, and you are gone. Oh, nothing has been filed. I just like to remind you guys that I'm being sued by him. It's really not that serious. The AKA Karen. Oh, you guys are hilarious. I heard that rumor from him. Literally, there were so many rumors flying around that were like not verified. They didn't actually file those documents. Why do you insert yourself into someone's trauma? Stop. Hot meat kettle. Are you here inserting yourself into someone else's trauma by engaging? These are the questions I have for you. Would you like to talk to me about that? Weird. I mean, who does whippets? I know that the haters help me. I'm starting to see more people that like me than hate me on this page now. Jumping to conclusions. But the hater train is louder. And I'm in the middle right now. And I don't want to be anything more than that. Clearly has mental health issues. She really wants to be Amber Heard, right? The new Amber Heard, right? But what if she's just got serious mental illness and she needs help? Really needs psychiatric care? Then maybe need a break. But what if she really needs psychiatric care?
I'm troubled in man.
Oh. I think she needs rehab, mental health stuff, you know, self-care, maybe going to the doctor.
All right, now it's time to party. Come on. Drinks are on me.
She'll never admit to needing it or accepting it. Well, maybe. I don't know. What if you're kicking a woman who's going through a huge mental health crisis when she's down? That's what I don't want to be a part of. So that's what's making me very cautious right now. Like, I don't want to be kicking a woman that might be dealing with a serious mental health crisis right now.